Hello, I am Hyper G. I'm here with Lucky Sixes.
Yeah.
And we are doing the long-awaited draw for the Wooden Spoon Cup.
We are.
Yeah.
Very exciting. So
extremely exciting.
Yeah, this is the second one, following on from our forum thread and the video.
Yeah, intro video.
So, yeah, we're going to be doing a live draw with our live, really super
high-tech draw machine. Yeah, made of ceramic.
FIFA did want it.
Yeah, we tried to get John Motson to do the live draw, but he
cancelled last minute.
He got stuck in the snow or whatever. So obviously we're getting ever so slightly more technical because we have a webcam. Woo! Yeah. Actually, did we have a webcam in the last one? Can't remember. Anyway.
I don't know.
Well, yeah. So we're getting technical because we're rambling as usual, and I say you get all the credit for this because we've got a nifty little Word document.
Yes.
Other words are available, as you usually say.
Always.
Sorry, I stole your line.
Yeah.
And this is our technical draw.
So this is what will show you who goes against who.
It's beautiful, mate. I think you've done a really good job with this.
Thank you, mate.
Yeah, that's really good.
Friends here.
Yeah. So we're going to be filling this out live with who goes where. Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll draw, and then we'll put it in, and then we'll have a little look at the list from the forum thread, which is Wooden Spoon Cup.
Yeah,
I think
it is. We'll double check that when we go into it.
And if you want to have a little look at how the list was made and the list itself, then pause and have a look on the forum. But otherwise, we'll have a little talk about a few points about how the
army
lists
itself.
are. They're all amazing, as we've.
Of course, they are. Massive thank you to everyone who's helped us out with the lists. The engagement we've got with everyone is really, really good. It's made this even more fun than it was going to be anyway. So big thumbs up there. And I think we should get straight into it.
I'm going the other way.
So am I. This is weird.
Yes.
Let's get cracking. Let's get cracking. Come on.
Otherwise, it's just us talking again.
Yeah, it is. Draw.
Right, so the first one.
Yeah, so we're going up top left.
Brilliant. Well, thanks for everyone attending.
Yeah. Not John Motson.
Yeah, I'll do the first one.
If John Motson subscribes to our channel, we're going to have to apologise.
Why? We've given him loads of advertising.
Maybe he'll come to the next draw.
So I'll do the home team, you do the away team?
Yeah, I think that's correct.
The first one is...
Ooh.
Out of the bag. Vampire Covenant.
Ah, nice. Can you see that? Can you see it?
Where's the thing?
Can you see what it is?
So Vampire Covenant. VC.
Brilliant. Okay, so I'm going to very technically type VC into there. Beautiful. All right, okay, now the next technical part of the game is to bring up the VC list. To remind ourselves what is in the army. And this was a list suggested by what's that?
Push the button. We have Warlocks. Thank you, Warlocks.
Warlocks.
Push the button.
So feel free to pause if you want to take a look at this list before we talk about
vampire list. So
very exciting.
They're going to grind out.
Is that the plan, is it?
Yeah, grind out and surprise you with the Dark Coach. I think that's going to be the wild card.
Well, I'm surprised by it. I don't know what it does at all.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so we're not deciding who is controlling each army yet, are we?
No. So
did you want to say good things and bad things about this list, or did you not want to go into that at all at this stage?
I think bad things are the zombies.
Yeah, pretty weak, squishy core.
Yeah, but there's lots of them, and you can grow them up. So that's not
grow them up. That's the technical term for it.
The zombies will grow up throughout the battle.
Yeah. I think the Varkalaks are pretty cool. Having two of them as well. I mean, they're not bad units. They just
it'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Non-vampire list. I'm very interested. So anyway, right, your turn.
Oh wow, we're on to me. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, we don't want to spend too long on this, do we? Okay, well, we've dropped it. It's a disaster. Oh,
this is why John Motson left.
Yeah, where are we going? Here we go. It is Dread Elves.
So the latest of our...
oh, yeah, this one's...
lists.
Scrolling down.
Way down. So this is the last one, the most contentious.
It was, because you got the points wrong.
Yeah. And it's changed even from this. So this one... The change is the Corsairs are now gone.
They've been cut.
And so as a musician, from the Dark Riders. They're no good anyway, musicians. For another unit of
not the Dark Riders. I thought it was the auxiliaries that lost the musicians.
No, it's the
Dark Riders. Okay.
Auxiliary, the big auxiliary needed for the moving and shooting.
Yeah.
So another unit of harpies. So quick, the hunting chariot, I think, is going to be pretty good.
Well, it's high strength. And,
strength 7.
Yeah, elves are all generally good at hitting.
So that'd be the wild card. Although Peacemaker and Squirrel Lloyd helped do this one, but Peacemaker said that the repeater auxiliaries in a big unit might be a wild card in this. So interesting. A shooting with a counter charge knights, which isn't too similar to my high elves, to be fair.
That's very true. And Cult of Caberon gets a lot of bad press, or less, not so positive. It's not very commonly taken. So it's here in droves, isn't it? So we'll see how it affects.
See how good it actually is. But, yeah.
Cool. I need to go back to this to put in Dread Elves. Otherwise, we're gonna.
Are we doing that?
Yeah, 2 right. So this is into this area.
Yeah. So game 2 is Undying Dynasties.
At least you didn't drop it.
Yeah, I know.
Undying Dynasties. Okay.
Remind ourselves of the list.
Yeah, let's do that because I can't remember.
You might want it. Yeah.
I'll hide this every time. So I think that's up at the top. I need to. I'm sorry, this is like Let's hide that one as well while we go.
Yeah, that's old news, mate.
Yeah, totally. This is Squirrel Lloyd, who has helped us come up with this. So thanks to you. You were also the one who figured out that he'd added up wrong the Dread Elves list. So nice work.
Yeah.
I'd just like to knock you at every opportunity. You know,
cheers, Squirrel Lloyd.
I'll mention that at every possible chance. So I think this is a very good list. Personally, I think this chap, the Harbinger on the Amut.
Oh yeah, he's on his own, isn't he?
Is he?
Is he? No.
Well, I thought he went with the Cataracts.
Oh, does he? Okay.
That's what I was thinking. But, I mean, maybe that's illegal.
You probably know. Arc of Ages, is that the old? Is that on the Hierophant? Is it an item or is it?
It's a big altar.
Oh, it's, yeah. Okay.
It's a big altar, I think.
What do you use it called?
I think it's always been called the Arc of Ages. Isn't it?
Oh, is it? Okay.
What are you thinking of?
Casket.
No, it's not the casket. The casket's something else, and that's too good to be in a tournament like this.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Generally, I think caskets.
Cataphracts come up from the.
No, they're the big snakes.
Oh, they're cool.
Yeah, are they? Oh man, have I got this wrong as well?
Who knows?
We're not very good at Undying Dynasties.
This is why we got other people's help.
Yeah.
Anyway,
clearly, let's just move on.
I'd spoil it.
Yeah. The list. Oh, I'd spoil it. Yeah, let's get rid of that.
The away team is,
like you see, we have a lot of fun with our recordings. Dwarven holds. Yeah. Didn't drop this one.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. You can have that.
I'll make sure or not.
Right. So I originally came up with this list, and I was. Oh, you were saying down. Right, yeah, there we go. Right, here we go.
Cam, thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully rescued the situation.
Oh,
I came up with what you thought was an OP
list.
Wooden spoon list. You were up in arms.
40 great weapons, and then the whole Guardians as well. All of which have been taken.
Yeah, Cam rescued the situation by saying that...
so thank you, Cam, for actually getting involved in the spirit of the game.
You know that I'm never going to be controlling this army.
I know,
always going to be you in control of it, and then you'll wish it was...
But yeah, so gone for paired weapons, clan warriors, interesting, and then loads of... We've got a surprising amount of artillery.
Yeah, but the less popular versions of artillery. So no one ever usually takes the rune-crafted cannon and... or the dwarf ballista rune crafted, whereas the flame cannon is usually always rune crafted. Yeah. So we pretty much turned that on its head.
So the Forge Wardens as well, I'm interested in.
Yeah, they've changed their rules entirely. They're not high strength anymore. They're low strength and always hitting on 2s.
Oh, yeah, so interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
wait.
While you're doing that,
okay.
The next one are the next set of dwarves.
Oh, okay. So what is that? Infernals?
Of the Infernal... Well, unless there's another...
No.
Is there any more dwarves?
I'm going to say no, there isn't.
Oh.
I made up a dwarf.
Infernal dwarves.
Okay.
Fairy dwarves. They're the next type. You know how...
how good you are at predicting what's coming out next.
That's the next one.
Okay, so this is another input from Squirreloid.
Yeah, and Blonde. It just looks like Squirreloid's done them all now.
It does, yeah.
There are other people.
There are.
And then the big dog.
Blonde Bear.
The Dutchman himself.
Is he Dutch?
Oh, I thought he was. He's the Orange Road. He's got to be.
Well, I'm not going to go on record and say one way or the other.
I have, so if you're not Dutch, sorry, mate.
Okay, so I think this is a really good list, actually.
Do you?
I think this is one of the stronger lists in the T9A.
Okay. It's got a giant.
It has got a giant.
Oh, yeah. I love a giant.
Love me a giant, definitely. And I think it's got good range. I think the
BSB is interesting.
Yes, the BSB is a little bit... well, I think he's pretty lethal. The Bull of Shamma, I don't think is overly aggressive, but it's if I'm thinking of the right model. Yeah. But I think there's a lot of bodies in this.
So a fairly good list.
I think this is a good balance list with some range as well. I think
Orc Slaves though. So
against Ogre Khans. Ogre Khans. So Ogre Khans. Now, not to jump in ahead of you or anything, but Ogre Khans are my tip for the tournament.
Oh, we did a poll as well.
We did a poll,
and the tip for...
They have tipped the poll.
All three people voted.
Yeah, well, we only got... at this time of this recording, we've had 11 votes. So, that's like everyone in the world.
That's 9 more than I thought we'd get.
Yeah.
Well, I voted.
To be honest, it took a few days for me to vote.
I made the mistake of saying you can only vote once.
Oh, yeah. Well, we could have bumped it up to 111 by now if it was just me.
But yes, Ogre Khans.
Ogre Khans.
The people's favourite.
By that you mean... Oh, yeah, no, I was one of the people. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so I picked these out to win. 2 other people have as well, not you. And so...
Bombardiers are a big unit.
I think this unit, the 8 Bombardiers, is very good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Swift Stride banner is a little bit, not really appropriate to them, but it might help. You never know.
Yeah.
It won't make them any worse. And I think this is a really good list. I think they've got a lot of bodies and the scraplings to
grind it out.
They'll keep something in place if they need to. The Merc Vets are very good. If
they're good, but whether they get there anyway.
Yeah, because they haven't got very high.
They've only got 9 wounds, haven't they?
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Probably why they're not taken like that normally. So yeah, cool. So but people's favourite against Infernal Dwarf. So a good list versus a good list.
I think they're 2 of my top 3. So
that one will be on Sky Sports. Next one, home team.
What we got?
Empire of Sonstal.
Sonstal. Yeah, cool.
The Flaming Sword.
Is that right? Am I going up or down?
That's what that looks like. Is it a Flaming Sword?
Yeah.
Put it in the comments if you think it's a Flaming Sword.
Or don't. Okay, so here we go. I particularly like Percy Watsip.
Percy Watsip.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of made this list from advice given by our 3rd PTG member.
Yeah, the silent
member, StatRat. Call out to you, StatRat. Watch the video.
We'll see if he does. I don't think he's been telling us he'd watched all the videos. I don't think he does.
He's lying.
So if you do,
he's very silent.
You can call us on it.
Yeah, but if he doesn't watch this one, he won't know that we're talking about
slating him.
Yeah. Anyway, so he helped me out with this because he is an Empire of Sonstal player. I came up with this list. I think it's a pretty balanced list. It's got a bit of shooting. It's got a bit of infantry, steam tank for some range and some beef.
Steam tank, yeah. I'm surprised steam tank in there actually.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get a lot of comments on Empire, so it has kind of my opinions.
Yeah,
but we'll see how it goes.
Another one of your OP lists, is it?
Yeah, I got this one through. Yeah. Right, and it's going against your boys. Highborn Elves.
Highborns.
Wonderful. Over to you. You can talk about your ponciness.
Oh, well, this I think has the worst unit in it.
What, in the game?
Yeah.
Wow. I encourage you to take this unit.
The 5 giant eagles. They only have 2 attacks each.
There's 5 of them in a unit.
There's only 10 attacks.
It's incredible. The reason you had to include these, though, is because everyone in the whole community takes a single giant eagle, because that is what they're there for.
They've never been used more.
They've never been used more than one.
This actually sparked the whole tournament, didn't it, this one? In that, why is there an option to have 5? And during the hotfix, I think they they got reduced.
They decreased the cost of additional eagles.
So 260 points is really cheap.
It's a steal for
5, like much
3 wounds each
type thing. 3 wounds each.
Yes, that's just 15 wounds.
But why is it?
Why can they take?
And that's what sparked a lot of these things. So rather than that specific unit is a unit that I think isn't very good, but
could it have a role?
Yeah, could it have a role? So
maybe it's going to wreck the Empire's face.
It's not quite the wild card. The Sky Sloop is actually, because I've never used it. That's why
I think the Sky Sloop is actually still quite popular.
It's pretty, a lot of people use it.
This is
the Reaver chariots are making a comeback as well.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well, you've got a character on a Reaver chariot as well.
No, that isn't.
No,
that won't make a comeback.
No,
they've only got 3 wounds chariots.
Ooh,
so
ouch.
You don't actually gain anything by putting them on a chariot, which is the whole point of it. Anyway, so
let's get it locked in.
High Elves out turn 1.
You think Empire got that one? Well, we'll do a quick.
They certainly weren't my pick to win.
No. Okay,
so that's the first half of the draw.
Right, we're going to do a little bit of this could go horribly wrong. Horribly. Oh, there we go. We're going.
That'll do.
Boom.
Don't change it.
Don't mess about.
Right, next one.
Yeah. Who we got?
We have got the Vermin Swarm.
The Vermin. Okay, cool. Let's go back to them. I think StatRat had a bit of influence on this one as well, actually, didn't he? Because these are resident VS
being the rat, but Kissinis also gave us a starting block for us all to use.
Yeah. So this is the list that has come up with. I think this list is an interesting one because it's got a bit of range in the Grenadiers, Jezzails. I think Vermin Hulks have probably got a ranged weapon or something along those lines as well.
I think you need I don't know whether they're called Thunder Hulks, but the upgraded version.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking the wrong.
So they're just
wrong. They're just right. Gotcha. Take that back then. But yeah, I think
so. Not much in save, but they're not bad. They're not bad.
And you had to break the tournament rules ever so slightly to get the Magister on Doom.
The most controversial. So what we've just done
sent shockwaves through the world.
I nearly got kicked out of the 9th Age. I didn't. I'm not that important. So the Doom Bell.
Yet,
yeah. Yeah, I'll be taking over soon. The Doom Bell is normally only allowed on a Wizard Master, but
which was strictly forbidden in this.
Strictly forbidden due to our own rules. So what we've done is we've made an exception and we said you don't have to upgrade to a Wizard Master because you can't, but we're still allowing the Doom Bell.
Yes.
So 100 is actually 150 points.
Cheaper,
or cheaper,
which is why you've got an asterisk, and then you've never referred to the asterisk.
Yeah, I've never. Something's wrong with this.
Oh no, you've said please note that the general is 150 points.
Oh, there you go. I have said it. Yeah. But yeah, so and an argument for this was, or is there a role for it on a Wizard Adept?
Which you're never going to be able to take ever.
Yeah. Don't think we have any input or anything into the
no. Actually, what has changed? No.
None of this feedback will be given to anyone. It's just for us.
Come on, it will. We're part of the community engagement now, so this is all very good.
Pick an opponent.
So. I shall.
For
the
legal Vermin Swarm list.
Oh, it's my boys. It is Saurian Ancients. So I came up with this list again. Make it sound like I came up with all of them, but this one was one of the few ones where I no real other suggestions.
Yeah,
so I got this one passed through. And I think
you got a lot of chat from the forums.
I did go to the forums and talk mainly about the general, the Kaiman Ancient, a very much discussed choice in the book, and this build with the Taurosaur's Vigor kind of is a bit unusual.
What does that give?
It gives the Kaiman +1 armor, +1 HP, and
that's cool.
Crush attack, I think it is.
Nice.
But
additional crush attack?
No, well, a crush attack in its rules is you trade your attacks for a crush attack.
Interesting,
and the crush attack is like only 3 strength higher than his actual attacks.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, that's just talking about him.
Raptons, Pterodons, Spearbacks inner 2.
And
loads of characters in this as well.
Salamanders are staying at home for this one.
Yeah,
watching the Spearbacks get their chance to shine, and the skink core is obviously a big factor in this.
Yeah,
so I think it's quite fun.
The skinkies come out basically. Next one, The Beast Herds.
Beast Herds. I've got to catch up the draw because we're falling behind. Okay, Beast Herds. Yeah, I can't remember who come up with this one. Or was this one of yours?
No, it's someone else did it.
Someone else. Okay.
I played the manager role in this.
Oh, say that name.
Nilsson Meddobellin.
Very good. Nilsson
Meddobellin.
Him or her. Them. It.
It could be multiple people using this.
That'd be very clever. Okay, talk to me about this list then.
So this list,
Beast Herds are a bit of your little own favourite without being a favourite.
Yeah,
aren't they?
They're my favourite ones to use, but I never use them. So so we're going down the Centaur route for this one.
Very much so. I was surprised at how many Centaurs.
Yeah, so one of basic Nilsson Meddobellin helped me out by giving me some a list of things that never get used and stuff, and so did the Beastmen forum a little bit as well. And one of them was a Centaur Chieftain General, so that was the base from it. And I thought, well, if they're going to have a general, why don't we just go all characters in that? And Kruger, the third one, is one that we've used previously in many iterations ago in the fluff.
Yeah,
as a spear bolt thrower.
Yeah.
So I wanted to fit him in, and I thought, well, if he's not going to be the general, because I don't want him out on his own on being a general or whatever, let's make a list. You've got some big unit Centaurs.
The Feral Hounds in such number is obviously where it gets a little quirky.
Yeah.
And
the same with the Gargoyles as a big unit.
And they've got a Beast Giant too.
But they got a giant with it. So everyone's happy.
Everyone is happy.
Because giants are awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, I missed my cue. I'm going to be sacked. John Watson's in. Orcs and Goblins. So we've got Beasts versus Orcs. That's nice.
Yeah.
I like that. Up. Sorry. So Danashk. No, Danashk. And Lost Minstrel helped out with this one.
Which I originally thought was the chocolate, the minstrels. Is it
as opposed to the musician minstrel? Yeah. Shame.
It was a lost
chocolate. Yeah. Other chocolates are available. Anyway, so Wyvern Lord. All of us pretty much agreed on getting a Wyvern Lord in when we were. And I refused to put
that item as anything other than the Apocalypse.
Yeah, you added an R.
I don't care if you change the name all you like. I'm going to keep calling it.
And you also realise it's called the Icon, the Apocalypse.
No.
Oh, you're calling it that, no matter what.
The Omen of the Apocalypse.
Okay. And I also refused to not give him a bow.
Yeah, I know.
Because when I originally came up with this list, I gave him the Maz's bow, or Maz's Zappin, which is completely silly to put on this model. But the sensible people who made this new iteration took it away, and I snuck in a bow anyway.
And there was me going on about the Eagles being the worst unit in the game.
Yeah, probably, and me spending a lot of points on a useless item.
Probably they're not in the Great Green Idol as a BSB upgrade.
Great Green Idol
takes that.
I refuse to talk about it at this stage because it might be overly negative. Okay. But I feel like the forum thinks that. The forum is not happy with the Great Green Idol at the moment. So.
It got changed quite drastically.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think this list is good though, just for the record.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Next one. Sylvan
Elves. Where are we going? Are we going up or are we going down? We're going up. Or are we going down? There we are.
Yeah, in the middle. Chuck. Who, by the way, he gets the vote for best fluff.
Best fluff. Because he's got a whole backstory.
All these. This is his. I didn't touch this list after he did it, I don't think.
No.
As he's got all the background story and everything, and I thought.
And even the names are his, apart from the mount names, aren't they?
Yes, the ones in question mark, which he hasn't corrected,
them,
so that's their official name in your fluff chat.
So this is an all-mounted list.
Yeah, interesting.
Which is crazy. I think that gives it a unique taste, really, which could mean it's really good.
Yeah, and this, I think, as well, the way he's created it is probably one of the best epitomes of the tournament, in that you've got the units you don't normally see like that, and you've got banners to try and make them better and more useful, and the characters as well that you might not often see. But again, this is sort of Jack's view, and I'm quite happy with it because it's got all the backstory. So lovely job.
Good work.
That was me. So it's away team.
Okay. Oh, I need to pick that too. That would have been an interesting battle. Triple threat. We've got Demon Legions. Demon Legions. Oh, they're right there. That's handy. First time that's happened. Hey. So this one was much discussed.
Yes.
Not discussed as in I'm disgusted. Although that is appropriate.
Much disgusting.
Yeah.
So whether to go polytheist or monotheist. And whether, because the idea was actually, well, the horrors in a unit of 40 are probably the least useful unit in the game in that setup.
Definitely.
So why not just have 4? So we went against that because there was a quite discussion in the thread, actually. It was quite nice. But we went against it because we thought actually having a monotheist is not the right way, not in
the spirit of this tournament.
And obviously you have the standard buffs you can get if you go monotheist with demons. And we wanted a little bit more variety, because if we'd have just taken horrors and they'd have won or lost,
you're only learning about horrors.
Yeah. So we added
that's why the Igniters and Sky Serpents. And you had your own little project with the Plaguelings.
So max unit Plaguelings with the 2 Harbingers in there to try and buff them up as much as possible. Which I think they're poison on a 5 and.
Well, I wrote down when I was looking at this army, because I made notes. I'm not referring to them, but hey, the Aegis 5 up in a 3,000 point tournament is pretty even more significant.
But they've got regen as well.
Nice.
So they've got regen and poison 5 up.
That's cool. And if your opponent's got flame, then you've got an Aegis to fall back on.
And they're unbreakable being Plaguelings.
Oh, demons. Well, demons.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter,
Don't worry about it, mate.
Right. So, on to the last one. We should have 2 more remaining.
Yeah, let me just catch up on this, because we've got Sylvan Elves. Wasn't it?
Yeah. Beast against Orcs as well.
Yeah. God. We've fallen well behind. What are we playing at?
So, that'd be interesting. All mounted versus.
Hey, don't start analysing the battles yet. Calm down.
And then the last one should be 2 remaining.
I'll take first. It's you.
So, Kingdom of Equity.
And this one was changed, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that was one of the...
Duke, this was a collaboration.
Yeah, loads. This is probably the one I most talked about, so well done,
Kingdom people.
of Equity community.
Yeah. So we got Duke Neymar, Tech 43, and Sir Sully. Sir Sully was the one who noticed that something was slightly off with the list, which meant it got changed ever so slightly.
Yeah.
But only slightly. These characters are quite vulnerable. They're single characters on pegs. Usually a character on a Pegasus would have a unit of Pegasus Knights to fall back on, even if it wasn't deployed in them.
Yeah.
And these guys don't have that.
It's a primarily peasant list.
Oh, absolutely.
Apart from the general BSB, because of the leadership value. One of the things was suggested was to put a Castellan general and I just couldn't.
Couldn't justify it.
Yeah, not even at this. Obviously, but
this
it is an option, and that's another thing we were saying. So it is an option. So actually, why is it an option?
Yeah, but you found a way to get a bit of a leadership general anyway.
Yeah, and we've got 2 Castellans as well that give the Crusaders some buffs and things as well. Cool. So yeah. And the reliquary as well. And
there's a lot of wounds in this army.
Yeah.
You've got like...
a lot of models on the board.
Yeah.
For 3,000 points.
That's all good. So who does this leave?
This should leave. Should we work it out?
No, we should just
be here for 10 minutes.
Warriors? We haven't had warriors, have we?
Should be warriors.
There you go.
It's iconic.
Oh no, it's it is. It is warriors, yeah. Great.
The draw works.
The draw works. Everything is good.
8 times we tried out first.
Yeah, this is like the 7th, 8th time we've recorded this. It's really not. Yeah, so, wow. What a general.
Oh, mate.
This is going to win the tournament on its own.
On the end, supposedly.
I mean, the kind of rules of the tournament where the characters have got a little more leeway in what they can take.
As long as it's not one that you often see, and this is...
Yeah, and this isn't a often seen general, or at least He's told us that.
And the BSB being a barbarian as well, so you've got a big unit barbarian. And this is the one I said.
Did you name the barbarian?
I did, yeah. I went straight up for Conan. I was like, it's got to be. I quite like King Cain and Brutus as well. I quite like that as well. So I like the names. Shout out to me. I said when this list came out first, we did a bit of tweaking, but I said this is probably one of the ones that feels most like the unit, the army as well. There's hardly any models on the board.
Totally.
One unit barbarians with like, what was it, 13 other models? It's just
that's incredible, and especially as and now I'm doing it. They're going against Kingdom of Equitan with loads of peasants.
It literally is.
So I feel for the peasants already.
Oh man, the peasants are going to die.
Yeah.
But yeah, really interesting. Wretched ones apparently they've actually gone up in price. So since the hotfix.
Yeah, so this is the second hotfix for them.
We're
using
be really
got it in time. So.
But yeah, so
great.
We go with that.
All right, so I'm going to get rid of this now, and we're going to just complete this with Kingdoms of Equitan and Warriors of the Gods. There you go.
Lovely.
Brilliant. So that is our full draw. So we've got a couple of minutes. Do you want to say who you think is going to win?
Warriors for King
Cain. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're going for who you think is going to win
the tournament. King Cain.
The cup, the wooden spoon cup. And I think Ogres, although I do think that they've been given a tough draw in round one against the Infernals. Because my three favourites were Ogres, Infernals, and Warriors.
Okay.
All in the same half of the draw.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's top and bottom.
It is, yeah.
Rather than left to right, isn't it? So have you got any second favourites or any other battles to look out for?
I'm quite interested in the Beast Herds. Yeah, I think that's just my
orcs.
Yeah. But no, I'm really interested in having them all done and battling.
So when we do the battle report, we'll probably give our pre-battle thoughts on who we think is going to win it, and or who we thought is going to win it, because we'll have already battled it by then, and we'll find out who's controlling each army.
Yeah, and we'll post this the video and a little bit of a review like chat on the thread as well. So if you're seeing this for the first time and want to check it out and see what we've read, how we've got to this point, and follow it moving forward, then look on our thread, which is the Wooden Spoon Cup, or subscribe, like, and all that, and you'll see the videos come up, which will be predominantly our next battles from now. Yeah, we really value all your support. I think we've only been going for a very short time, and the amount of support we've had from all of you is so good. So massive thank you for that, and you're really spurring us on to do this. So really looking forward to it. Right, we should end it there. Otherwise, I'll just cry in happiness. That is. Yeah, thank you for watching, and see you later.
Thank you.